Before you visit Amsterdam in 2026, there is something you need to understand. This city may look calm, organized, and peaceful at first glance. Perfect canals, historic buildings, bicycles everywhere. It feels simple, almost too simple. But that simplicity is carefully designed. Because Amsterdam is not just a beautiful city, it is a system. And if you don't understand how that system works, you will experience the city like a tourist, not like a traveler. Stay with me, because this is not just a travel guide. This is how you truly experience Amsterdam. Amsterdam is the capital of the Netherlands and one of the most unique urban designs in the world. The city is built around a network of canals that date back to the 17th century. These canals are not random. They were planned with precision to control water, transportation, and urban growth. Today, they define the identity of Amsterdam. As of 2026, Amsterdam remains one of the most visited cities in Europe. But there is one major reality you need to know: over-tourism. Millions of visitors come here every year, and that changes the experience significantly. So planning your trip correctly is critical. Let's start with money. The local currency is the euro. Amsterdam is not a budget destination. Prices have increased due to demand, inflation, and tourism pressure. A realistic daily budget looks like this. Budget travelers, 90 to 140 euros per day. Mid-range, 150 to 280 euros. Luxury, 300 to 500 euros, and above accommodation is one of the biggest costs. Hostels and budget stays range from 50 to 100 euros per night. Mid-range hotels are usually between 120 and 250 euros. Luxury hotels can easily exceed 400 euros per night. Location plays a major role. Staying in the city center gives you access, but also crowds and higher prices. Neighborhoods like De Piep or Jordan offer a more local experience. Now let's talk about transportation. Amsterdam is built for bicycles. This is not just a tourist activity. It is the primary way locals move. You will see thousands of bikes everywhere. But there is something important to understand. Cycling here follows strict rules. Did you know there are more bicycles than people in Amsterdam? With over 800,000 bikes, the city is designed for two wheels. But remember, always stay in your lane and watch out for pedestrians. If you don't know them, it can be confusing or even dangerous. Public transportation is also very efficient. Trams, buses, and metro lines connect the entire city. Walking is another great option, especially in central areas. Now let's talk about what defines Amsterdam. Balance. This city is built on balance between freedom and control, between tourism and local life, between history and modern living. Now let's talk about canals. The canals are the heart of Amsterdam. Walking along them is one of the most iconic experiences in Europe. But the real experience comes from understanding their purpose. They are part of the city's infrastructure, not just decoration. Boat tours offer a different perspective of the city. Now let's talk about architecture. Amsterdam architecture is unique. Narrow houses, tall facades, large windows. Many buildings are slightly tilted. This was done intentionally for construction and logistics reasons. The result is a city that feels visually dynamic and alive. Now let's talk about culture and museums. Amsterdam is one of the most important cultural cities in Europe. The Rijksmuseum is one of the most famous museums in the world. It presents Dutch history and art in extraordinary detail. The Van Gogh Museum contains the largest collection of Van Gogh's work. This is not just a museum. It is an emotional experience. Another powerful place is the Anne Frank House. It tells a story that defines a period of world history. Now let's talk about food. Amsterdam offers a mix of local and international cuisine. Street food is an important part of the experience. Stroopwafels are one of the most famous local snacks. Fries with sauces are another popular option. Raw herring is a traditional food for those who want to try something authentic. The city's diversity means you can find food from almost every culture. Now let's talk about nightlife. Amsterdam. Nightlife is energetic but balanced. It offers bars, clubs, live music, and social spaces. The red light district is one of the most talked about areas, but it is often misunderstood. It is not chaos. It is regulated and controlled. Now let's talk about reality. Amsterdam is crowded. Very crowded during peak seasons. Prices are high. And some areas feel overly commercial. This is why exploring beyond the center is important. Now let's talk about the best time to visit. Spring is famous for tulip season. Summer offers long days and vibrant energy. Autumn is quieter and more relaxed. Winter is colder but less crowded. Now here is something important. If you want to discover hidden spots, avoid tourist traps, and travel smarter in 2026, make sure you subscribe. Because knowing what most people don't know changes everything. Now let's talk about what you should definitely do. Walk along the canals at sunrise or sunset. Take a canal boat tour. Visit major museums. Rent a bike and explore like a local. Try street food. Explore neighborhoods beyond the center. These experiences define Amsterdam. Now the final question. Should you visit Amsterdam in 2026? If you want culture, structure, and a unique lifestyle experience, the answer is yes. But if you expect a quiet and empty city, you may be surprised. Amsterdam is not just beautiful, it is designed. Before you go, understand how it works. Before you go, plan your time. Before you go, explore deeper. Because Amsterdam is not just a place you visit, it is a system you experience. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. And tell me in the comments, would you visit Amsterdam in 2026?